While we all await the official disclosure of the existence of UAPs and their pilots to the world at large, there are those who have grown tired of waiting and have decided to take their own steps to find answers by means of citizen science.
But by the way, I don't know if you knew, but tonight, actually every first Saturday of the month, but tonight is a global CE5 event, so this is happening all around the world. People are meeting like we are.
Mark Hagerling is the organizer of an all-volunteer group that seeks to explore the mysteries of our visitors using a method known as CE5.
I had this thought, here we go with the thoughts again. This is a couple years ago, of doing a guided meditation. I have no experience putting together a guided meditation, so I just thought, why do I want to do that? I don't really know what I'm doing, at all. And so, but I had this idea in my mind of what would be a cool concept. It was something different. It had to do with imagining everybody like a hot campfire with hot coals. And so the thing would be these things, there would be these hot coals, and to picture ourselves like that, and then it turns in, they get hotter and hotter the more they're together. It's just the concept I had in mind. And then they turn into a big fire, but if you separate them, they kind of go out, the way a fire is. Anyway, so I decided to do it, and I said, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'll have some music behind it, and I'll just tell everybody that they didn't want to get their expectations up for some great, prepared, guided meditation, so I said, no, I'm not going to say much. It's going to be more like a self-guided meditation, I'm going to give you a couple hints along the way, like, that's not exactly the wording I used, but just kind of now think about this, and then I'd be silent for a while. And now think of this, and then we'll be silent for a while. And we just did that. And when it was done, a little later on, there was two people sitting on one side, and the one lady was talking about how she saw these lights up in the trees because she was looking around. Big trees, like right up there. And the guy that was sitting beside her had his camera, and he was going back and looking through what he had just filmed. And what happened is he was looking at stuff before, and then he accidentally on purpose, I don't know, during the meditation, he just laid his camera down on his chest. He forgot to turn it off. And so, yeah. And so when he looked at it, he's talking to her, and he said, I think this is like what you saw. And anyway, it turned out that something up there had put itself in front of the view of his camera, unbeknownst to him or anybody else. We were all meditating. And it did this thing on his camera, so I had that to work with. And so it was one of those morphing, energetic, plasma type things. And so there's a lot to the studying of that thing. But it's as if they were aware of what the wording was that was going on in the meditation. Because I started off and I said, now, I don't know if this is a quote, but it's basically, I said, now, imagine yourself as a hot coal. And at that moment in the sky, in this video taken with my sound recorded, cardboard in the background appeared this object. And you know, it looked a lot like a hot coal.